Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. We're getting close to this Thanksgiving break, and I know everybody is ready for it, but I wanted to touch base and just let you know that I'm really excited about these projects that are coming up. Last week got a little bit busy for me, so I was behind on my grading a little bit. But what I have read in the lookbooks is very encouraging. I think you've come up with some excellent ideas, and just based on the work you've done so far, I'm very excited for it. Um, I wanted to just talk about in our modules, so everyone's aware, quite a few people, and I imagine it just kind of being the timing with everything. And, I apologize that we're kind of hitting some of these right before break. Um, but a number of you did not get in production book part one, which was the calendar, the shot list, and the line script. Um, Kind of fairly important aspects of this. So what I did is I have extended it to the deadline to the 22nd so that you don't receive a zero. If you turn it in on time, you'll receive full credit. If you can get it in before this 20-second gap, I know that's like right around when you're traveling, and um, but because you have another part coming up too, I don't want to overwhelm you. But if you can get it in within this timeline, or get me an email and something like that, I can still give you partial credit so that you're gonna, still get a good grade in class, because it is a fair amount of points. It's 75 points, so I don't want you to fall behind. So please get a hold of me or get your work in for this production book part one by the 22nd. And then, just so you know, production book part two, which is your scouting report, only doing two scenes, a storyboard or photo board, only two scenes. Certainly, you can do all of them if you want. There's nothing but just given, kind of the parameters of the class and everything like that. Um, you know, you don't have to do more than two scenes for both of these. And then if you need to make up some points, or you just are that go getter who wants to get ahead, or you want to practice doing it, the call sheet is 25 points extra credit. And then, just as a reminder, all your templates for the production book can be found in here. Production book items. Probably that first one wasn't clear. I'll make that. It's kind of one layer too many. Um, Let me edit this and just final production book templates. Okay. Um, Again, this is where you will turn your rough cut and your final cut in. Please check the due dates. Let's just look at it really quick. The 8th for your rough cut, and then your final cut is the 13th. That's really like the day before the semester ends, so I can't grant any extensions. It's either in or it's not. Um, Here's your camera and editing resources, the camera and export settings, so you make sure you get a nice high quality export. Um, Export settings and aspect ratio. If you've continued to struggle with this, i.e., how you're holding the camera, vertical or horizontal, go ahead and look at that. And you shouldn't be needed by now, but just in case, there's that free editing software. So that should keep you going a little bit longer with everything. I haven't gotten to the scripts just because I want to make sure I'm giving you good notes on it. If you've already started filming and I come at you with a note like, hey, maybe consider this, please don't worry about it. Um, it's kind of on me that last week got a little bit busier than I had anticipated. I had to travel, and then I'm still battling Lyme disease. So I just got a little bit behind, but I'm really not going to try and interfere. If we were doing this earlier in the semester, we would do some table reads with the whole class. And I guess if we were in person, and really flesh out the content of what's in it. So I'm not really going to make too many suggestions of like, why don't you change this to this? But what I might suggest are things to simplify the process for you. One thing, having looked at a number of films, is don't be afraid of the close up. I feel like kind of watching a lot of the films, people tend to, sit back in the wide or medium shot. Don't be afraid of that close up. That's really the icing on the cake. That's what really keeps your audience compelled, and it lets them know exactly what to look at. Don't overdo it, obviously. You don't want every shot to be a close up. Um, but just some suggestions as you're going forward. So, good luck on all your filming. Please email me, proffoss24 at gmail.com. All right. I hope you all have a blessed Thanksgiving. Safe travels to everyone. Don't hesitate to contact me if there's an issue. All right. Take care, everybody. Happy filmmaking.